Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 3 of Astropolis, a Modpack by benbenlaw. Well, in the last episode we unlocked iron, and it's really the resource I wanted, which is why I got there so far. But I needed to make this setup right here. Like, I added all of these Garden Cloches and I needed water. And I said that I wasn't going to do any new stuff. Oh, that's making a sound. Okay. That I wasn't going to make any new stuff of camera. Just give me a second. Options, video, music and sound. Maybe this? And this? Just want to lower it a little bit. I find that it's a bit too aggressive. Doesn't feel like much of a difference. Anyway, I wanted to give water to this, and so I would have needed to put floppers behind each, or I could make these pipes. So what I ended up doing is I gave myself permission to make the pipes, even though they were using iron, but I also prepared a couple of resources. So these pipes just needed 6 iron and the ceramic bucket. But at least that was just one little quest. Now we're going to do this. I want to get the water situation resolved ASAP, because although this is full, by mid-episode or a third of the episode, it's going to be completely gone. So this is making coal coke. This is making nothing. This is making nothing. I just want to make sure that my iron, copper, bronze, yeah, look at this. I should be okay to craft the things that I need to do today. So let's start with some iron. And with the iron, let's just make, I think it's 4 buckets. Let me just check. I'm going to fill them with water, and it's going to, yeah, it's 4. Perfect. Well, that's great. Then we need to fill them with water by using the water drops. So I can do this, and that's going to give me 4 water buckets. Great. Next step. So water buckets, just a bucket, water bucket. We need to make 2 water core. Water core are made with Machinists Research Pack, which are made with steel and treated wood plank. So I'm going to grab 5 steel and 5 steel and just 1 second. Why do I have a blank? 5 steel and oh, treated wood plank. So 8 steel and 10 wood plank. Wow, that was like a big blank. Let's just do this and then this. So that's 2 machinist pack that we can then put water all around and water droplets to make water cores. Now we need to do this a second time, because I need 2 water cores. And then with the 2 water cores, I need smooth stone and, no, I did not prepare the smooth stone. That shouldn't be too long. All I need is 4 stone, and I'm going to do the, well, I'm not. Just give me a second. I'm going to clean up my furnace, and then I'm going to do the furnace abusal system. So if I come over here, I'll just go this and give it 2, and this and give it 2. And I'm just going to complete these and recharge them at the same time. So this and this is going to be more glass. Take all of this and take all of this. And throw it all back in the system. So I'm going to need to set up some more drawers, but that's something I can do next time lapse. Right now, it's really just more about progression at this point. So let's grab some smooth stone here, smooth stone there, and we should be good to make the water source tier 1. Great. So technically now, I'm going to be wasting a little bit of water, but I don't really care. I'm just going to break that tank, put that right there, and reset the extract. And now these are going to be good forever. This water source can easily handle 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's only 16. So that should be no problem whatsoever. And the way I set it up is that I have 3 on iron cluster because I need a lot of iron. I have 2 on copper because you need more copper than tin. I have 1 on tin, 1 on charcoal, coal, and 1 on amethyst, just so I continue accruing those. If you look at these, the proportion are pretty good. And on this side, I put 3 on hemp, or 4 on hemp. Yeah, 4 on hemp, 2 on flaxseed, 1 on sugar cane, and the other ones are not used right now, but at some point I can add something. And the reason I put flaxseed is that flaxseed directly transforms into string. So it's better than the these, because these requires 3 to make, but those are also used to make the sails or the hempcrete or like many other things. So at least I'm not using those anymore. So great, that part's done. So today I really want to complete all of these quests because there are 2 things that I want to get done for today. I want to get my sawmill done, and I want to get my metal press done. But before we get to that, we need to do some of the other stuff. So what's left here? Oh, first thing first, engineer's workbench. It's something that we couldn't do before, and we're going to need it anyway. So let's grab this and grab 1 iron. And let's start. We're going to need some stick. We're going to need some of these. Engineer's workbench right here. We need an engineering crafting table. You know what? Let's just grab a little bit of wood. And back over here. Yeah, I didn't have any, so it's a good thing. Let's just grab a stack. We're going to make a good old normal crafting table. And then we can continue with the engineer's workbench. Circuit table. I don't know what's that for. Okay, kind of cool. We'll look at it later. So right here, and then right... Oh, I still need the fences. Oh. Like this, and then like this. Fences, and now that should be able... That's always something that's kind of annoying me with the engineer workbench, is that you end up with these and these that you never use for anything else. Anyway, let's put that baby down here, and that's 1 quest. And that's another quest line. Oh, no. What's missing? Resource generator 2. Oh, I updated the pack to 1.2. So an improved resource generator. So once you have wood, you can have a better resource generator. I want to finish the quest line, so let's just do 1. Grab this, grab 8, 16, 24. Perfect. So give me some shtick and go like this. Great. And then technically, what was it again? It's Skystone. It's like this. And we now have a chapter finish and a resource generator tier 2. Oh no, okay, so the tier 2, completely forgot about this, but now I remember. The tier 2 are the one that you have to put the block on top of to make it work, and that you can also add another block to make it faster. So they're baseline better, but still like it, and it's also a better setup. I might change this around, because if I remember correctly, let me just do this, grab this, come over here, and do I have, yeah, I have an oak drawer. So first off, I think it will auto output to the drawer. And then you do this, and then you do that, and it should turn blue. Yeah, and it's producing, and I think so. The base setup is faster, but if you add like a gold block or a diamond block or something like that, you can make it faster. So if I come right here, place the block in the world as shown, okay, and put this, the generated block above, and then block of iron will make it a bit faster. Block of diamond will make it a lot. I don't know which order it is. I think this is like tier 3 and this is tier 4, something like that. But you can also generate a lot more things, I believe. So gloom slate, skulkstone. I thought I saw some sand. Asteroid block, stone, andesite, Calcite we don't have yet. Cobblestone, deep slate, diorite, dripstone, granite, tuft, infested stone. So no, okay. It's basically the same kind of resources, I guess. I thought there were a bit more option. Permafrost. Yeah, maybe there's a bit more, but nothing that we're really excited for right now or that we need to look at right now. So let's throw that in here. And let's throw that back. Oh, no, I don't have enough space for it. So let's put that here. And while we're at it, I think we need to eat a little bit. I don't know what I've already eaten. Have I eaten the watermelon slice? Nope. So that's a new one because we already have 2 hearts, by the way, that we got in the last episode, I believe. Carrots. So that was 3 new foods in a row. Is the potato a new food? Well, I can't eat it. So I'm going... Oh, no, not yet eaten. Perfect. So I'm going to cook one. What else is there here? So, ooh. Eaten. And this was eaten. Perfect. Pumpkin cannot be eaten this way. And maybe bread. So let's come over here. If I do this, not yet eaten. Perfect. If we make cookies, not yet eaten. And we're going to need to cook 1 potato and keep 1 potatoes for next time. So that we're probably going to be gaining a new heart today, which would be really good. So grab this, and you know what? I don't want to carry all of this around with me until I need it. So I'll just put the food this way. And when we need to eat a little something, we'll just come over here. Great. So that's another quest line done. If I'm looking at growing crystal, there are those 2 quests. Those are really not my jam right now. I really need to get going on this stuff. So right here, we're going to need a lot of Machinists Research Pack. Unfortunately, we're going to... I even think that we might not have enough of all of this. So let's just come right here. Just make sure that I'm looking at everything properly. And let's see, how many can we make with what we have right now? 3. So yeah, we're going to need a lot more of these. So let me just grab some more buckets from here. I think that's why I had started some more. So don't drink this. Okay, thank you. I had no intention to, but okay. Let's just do this and go 8. Another 8. What is this? Fluid drawer. Whoa. I don't know what those are. That's kind of cool. Let's come back over here. Grab this. Oh, grab this. And 3 more buckets. And oh, it's starting to empty. So I probably should start some more. And I'm totally going to do that. So give me a moment. Bring the coal coke here. Take some charcoal. And we'll do it on the next run. So continue. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. I don't know exactly how many Machinist Pack I need. I think that to do everything that I want to do, I'm going to need like 25 or 20. Oh, it's... Well, I'm making some more charcoal, I guess. It's coal that I needed, and I don't want to take time to... Oh, I did have some here. Whatever, we'll take care of that later. Let's just grab maybe 3 more buckets if we're lucky. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can at least make that much, and we'll transform the rest. Okay, and I guess that was all the wood that we had. So let's do this and do this, and yeah, it's much faster like that. I should probably do this shift click thing instead. Okay, so that's taken care of, which means we should be able to do more of these, and we can get 19 now. So let's start with 19. Let's see how far we can go with this. So first off, we're going to need some steel rods. Unfortunately, these are going to be expensive. It's 3 for 1, or you can get 2 for 1 ingot with the other machine. So I'm going to make 6 of them. And using these 6, I'm going to make them all into scaffoldings. 12 scaffolding, perfect. So rod, done, scaffolding, done. Now the really expensive thing. We want to make some light engineering block. Well, mainly at the beginning, we want some heavy engineering block. Used to create immersive engineering multi-block machine. They cost 4 steel mechanical component and 1 machinist research pack. But each steel mechanical component requires a machinist research pack, 4 steel ingot, and 2 copper. It would be less expensive with this recipe, but we don't have the blueprint yet, and that's something that we're working toward. So I'm going to need 5 of these. Yeah, let's just search for it at engineer, and we're going to, nope, no longer need any of those. I'm going to keep the Garden Cloche because that's something that we do often. And let's just find the items that we want. Where are all these blocks? So we're going to want this. What else? The scaffold I know by heart, so I don't need to put them in here. You know what? That should be enough for now. So for the heavy engineering block, we're going to need to make some of these. And I'm out of copper. Darn it. So we need to take a little commercial break and go get some copper. We don't need all that much, so I'm just going to do 30, which should be 10 ingot, I believe. Oh no, it's going to be more than 10 ingot. I don't remember what the count is though. So let's just do 30 is going to give us how many? Is going to give us 40. So yeah, that's good. So back to the heavy engineering, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and don't overcraft because we really don't need any overcrafting right now. Then those, perfect. So that's 4 heavy engineering block. Now we also need redstone block used to create immersive engineering multi-block machines. So almost the same thing, just less expensive by a lot. I just need some iron. So let's grab a stack of iron and do it again. So that's going to give us 2, which is going to be 1 for each machine. So we're going to be good with that. And then we need, what else? So if I come back here to impressive, oh, we still haven't unlocked this. So I guess it's not right now. I think there are still things that I need to do first. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to make the conveyor belt. So let's go back here and grab a stack of this. And we're going to need some stick. And I think any good old stick's going to work on that. So let me grab 8 stick and 8, which is going to give me 8 tough fabric that I'm all going to transform into Ersatz Leather. So tough fabric, Ersatz Leather, and then we can get on with all of these things. So conveyor belt is 1, 3, and perfect. So conveyor belt is 3 like this, 2 iron, no, exactly, like that, and a machinist research pack. Okay, and then what else? Oh, we need the piston. Okay, so the piston, there are 2 recipes. We don't have redstone yet, so we need to go with the expensive recipe that requires a machinist research pack and the metal bar. Machinist, oh, I have a metal bar right here. So let's go. I need 4 of these, and that should give me the piston. So let's just search like this. Can I find the piston quickly? Right here. And voila. Did that unlock my new quest for impressive? Yes, it did. And that's what I want. I want to be able to make the metal press. So let's just grab the book. But I don't know why I grabbed the book. I don't need the book. This is something that I know how to make by heart. So we're just going to set it back here. So 1, 2, redstone engineering. This, we need the heavy engineering block on top. Then we can break this. And break this. Oh! Okay, I did not make a underfloor. Well, that's going to be a bit awkward, but it is what it is. Let me just grab my chisel. And these are supposed to be those large stone block. And I'm going to try to extend because I don't want to fall into the void. So right here. And right here, like this. Perfect. So the reason I wanted to do that is that I can go in the hole and put the piston on the right side. And now we flop it in the center. Oh, I still need the conveyor belt. So going this way and going that way, and let's hit it with the real hammer. Did I not make an engineer's hammer? Yeah, I must have made one. It's somewhere, and while we're there, we'll also pick up a hopper and a chest. So chest, and I'll make a wood hopper. It's less expensive. And I need this one. So this, I don't know if it's something that always worked and I never knew, or if it's something that only worked in this mod pack. But in this mod pack, let me first transform the machine, and I'll show you in a moment. If you put a chest right here, it's going to auto insert into the chest. And if you put a hopper like this, it's going to auto insert on the machine. So yeah, just like that. And then what's next? So now it wants us to make the metal mold press, but we need an engineer's wire cutter first. So let's come right over here and go 2 stick. I don't have 2 sticks, so I'm going to make more. So it's going to be stick and an iron. That's done. And the next step is metal press mold plate. Allows the metal press to make plate. So basically, I could do it with only 3 steel ingot if I had the blueprint. I don't have the blueprint, so I need to use the very expensive 8 steel recipe like this. Now that I have that though, that should unlock the ability to make steel plates. So let's go right ahead, and I'm going to need power. Okay, so how are we going to resolve the power? Well, first off, let's do a little bit of side crafting, because I don't want to set up powers this way anymore. I want to buy some power just to save a little bit of time. So first we're going to need some basic universal cable, which are made with 1 machinist pack and 2 steel ingot, because we don't have redstone. Then we need I'm not going to make a configurator right now. I'm just going to make a basic energy cube. Perfect. So basic energy cube is 1 and 2 like this, and then iron all around. Perfect. And now I'm going to grab my V-Bucks right here and the wallet, and we're going to break the bank. Let's go right here, grab these 2 V-Bucks. And we're going to need 40. 40, perfect. Let's put the wallet away. And right here, now that I've updated in useful item, I can buy a gravity generator. Produces power based on the dimension it's placed in. Doesn't store RF. So I'm going to just buy one of these, because for the small usage that I'm going to make of this machine at the moment, it should be good enough. So I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm going to go and put some cables like this. And then I'm going, let me simplify that. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to put this energy cube on top, and it's charging. And now I just need to make sure that every other side is, you know what? I'm going to put them to input, output. Because then I don't know which one is which, but if they're on input, output, I should, and voila, and we're powering the metal press. Great. So let's go back, and we have the metal press mold that we can just put on the machine right now. And what's the next step? Next step is, we're almost done with this quest line. We're going to touch the backpack later if we have time. For now, let's just move on to the next step that we can here. So now we need some iron plate and some steel plate. So I want 4 steel plate like this, and then I'm going to want 4 iron plate. So let's just look at this. It puts it on the machine and gets inserted in here. So this is like no items drop, no flying everywhere, no despawning. All of the good stuff is taken care of. So grab all of this, and now we can make a, you know what? I need to make the saw blade, but I can also make the sawmill, which is the other machine that we absolutely need to unlock these pattern. So now we're going to need 4 iron sheet metal, and 6 light engineering block. So the light engineering block, we haven't made any. And unfortunately, we need to make 2 craft of them. So let's just do like that. Those are the iron sheet metal. And now we need the light engineering block. Let's just press R on this. Light engineering blocks are made with iron mechanical components that unfortunately we're going to need 8 of. Oh, my heart. It hurts so much. 8 of, like so. Now we're going to need some more of this treated wood plank, and we're going to need more steel. Oh. Well, that's annoying. That's kind of a chink in the armor, unless I have more steel being made ready. Nope. Let's put the iron in here, and let's take a small break to make some more iron. I can't wait to get the crusher to never have to do this again. Once we have the crusher, all of these crystal are going to be able to go into the crusher to make shards. Oh, and by the way, I put the lantern down a bit everywhere because I found that everything was too dark. But in all honesty, it's like there's no mob spawning. So it's not like I need it for the mob spawn. I just like to have it because of the... I find that it's a bit too dark. So let's grab all of this and we're going to make more iron. And you know what? I'm going to cook half a stack in here. And that's 9. That's 6, 15. That's 30, 31, 32. So that's going to be a full stack of steel. For now, let's just grab whatever's ready and let's continue. Oh, I also forgot to fill my buckets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for the treated wood planks that I'm going to do like this because it's, oh yeah, it's so much faster. Okay, great. So that's taken care of, which means that now we can make these into light blocks. I need a second one. So I need another one of these. And so now, perfect. So now I also have everything for the next machine, except the, I'm still missing the saw blade. Is the saw blade expensive? Just give me 1 second. Saw blade. It's, oh, 4 steel plate and 4 steel. So, or 4 steel plate and 4 iron, I believe, or 4 steel. Yeah, 4 steel, of course. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to need 2 chests and 1 hopper for this one. Perfect. And let's go set it up. So this one, I'm not sure I remember by heart. So we're going to give it 2 space away. 1, 2, 3. I think it's something like this. Heavy right here. And then it's a heavy right there. Yeah, I think I remember it by heart. 1, 2, 3. And then I think that's it. I think. No. Oh, of course I don't remember it. So now give me a second to figure out the real way to set it up. Heavy machine, sawmill. So it's heavy. All of this is good. Second level. Oh. I think that's all it is. Yes! And voila. We now have a sawmill. So sawmill, kind of the same deal. It just has more than one output though. So the input is from the back right here. Then there's an output right here for the sawdust. And right at the end here is where stuff is going to go. Then you take the saw blade, you stick it in. And now I just need to bring over some power. Oh, yes. And oh my God, this noise is annoying. Whew. I'm sorry, but what sound is this? Ambient friendly block. let's lower block to 50. Grab a stack of wood. And yeah, no, I do not have that noise under control. So one thing we're going to do, because this machine, processing or not processing, is always making the noise. So the easy thing is to turn it off. I rarely turn off the engineering machine, but this one needs to be turned off. So now we're making wood plank aplenty and sawdust aplenty. So let me grab some sawdust and turn off the machine. Now I'm going to leave it on, and we're just going to go away from here so the noise is not going to be as aggressive. And I just noticed that we need some more food. So grab this, another new food, this, and we've gained 2 hearts and a bread. And next is going to be these nice little cookies. Okay, what's the next step? Okay, the next step is we need paper. So I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to grab 12 sugarcane to make enough paper. Then we're going to come here and we're going to make all of this paper. We also need to make the dye base. So I'm going to need, I want to have 6 dye base. Do I have clay? No, I do not have clay, but that's not a problem. We'll grab this and we'll make some more clay. I might have clay already. Oh, yes, I do have clay already. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Since I'm here, I'm just going to transform these into clay blocks. So at least I'll have the clay blocks later if I need them. Put them right here, and 4, I believe. That's going to give us some dye base. And we're going to need 6 blue dye base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So perfect. Sawmill, sawdust, paper, dye base, blue dye. Blue dye is made with dye base and water drop. Perfect. And then we can make our 2 new engineer's blueprint. So first off is can be used to make mechanical parts a lot cheaper. And this one, engineer's blueprint, allow the crafting of other metal press molds. So we need 1 iron plate, and this one is 1 Machinists Research Pack. Okay, so let's go make the 1 iron plate that we're missing. You know what? I know that we're going to need 8 at some point, I believe. So let's also put that right there. And see, this machine's no longer doing anything, but it's making noise. So you just turn it off not to have to deal with the noise. Let's come back over here. So this is going to let me make 1 of these. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 is going to give me another machinist pack. And that's going to give me the other thing that I need. Like this. Perfect. So we have both of them. And you know what? Yes, let me just prepare a little side order of things. If I do this and this, it's going to give me 2 item shelves. So let's make 6. Oh, that's 12. Okay, that's a lot more item shelves that I needed, but okay. So now that we've done that, we can now make metal press mold wire and metal press mold rod, and they're both made with 3 steel plates. So 3 steel plate for that one, 3 steel plate for that one. So we need 6 steel. And yeah, we're starting to get to the point of the no steel. Let's grab some more from here. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set 3 shelves right here. And so I'll show you in a moment. I'm getting away ahead of myself once again. Too excited. This is going really well. So I need to wait for the 6, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. We can go back. This is not really accessible, but whatever. And then I'm going to put these shelf right here. And then right here, I can say, now I want to make the mold. So I need this, and I need this, and I need this. I'm going to make 1 rod mold and 1 wire mold. So the rod mold, 1 steel gives me 2 steel rod instead of 3 for 1. So that's extremely better. I'm going to put that right here so that we always have access to it. And now to make iron mechanical, it's 2 iron instead of 4 iron and 2 copper. And this one is 2 steel plate instead of 4 steel and 2 bronze. So it always costs the Machinists Research Pack, unfortunately, but everything else is less costly. So I'm going to go back right here. And for this, I just want to show you, you replace by clicking like this, and then I can always put these on the bottom shelf like that. And I'm going to put 8 copper ingot in it because those are going to give me wires that I don't need in this episode. So I'll look at that a bit later. It's just one of the quests, so I wanted to get it out of the way. Now, while we're here, we might as well make a food book also. So carrots with a book and leather, but we have Ersatz Leather. And do we not have... We do not have. Okay, so I'm going to make one more drawing table just so that I have it easy of access when I need to. And we're going to take one of these Ersatz Leather that we're going to transform into normal leather. We're going to grab 1 carrot right here. And that's going to be a quest. And that second one is also going to be a quest. So this with the carrot is going to give us the food book, and it's going to tell us that we've tasted 11 of 87 food, and we've gained 4 of the extra 10 hearts that we can gain. Minimum food value 0.5, boring food tasted 0 out of 2. Out of these 2 foods that aren't nourishing enough to improve your health, you've eaten 0. How many foods have been disabled by the blacklist? 89, or is it 0? It's like kind of crazy. Okay, so not super important, but now we can see what we've eaten. So all of that is good. Now I want to make some fluid pipe, which means, oh, it's not 8, it was 6. So I'll have 2 extra iron plate for later, but those are done. And then what's the next step? So technically, let's claim all of these B-Buck because everything that I wanted to do in this quest line for now is done and taken care of. I'm going to get into compact machine, but more at the next episode. I'm not super interested in them right now because anyway, if I go to make compact machine, if I search for compact machine, right now I can make the tiny 3x3x3 and I can make the 5x5x5, but all the other levels are locked, and until I can make bigger, I don't want to transfer anything in it. At some point, we're going to run out of space, so we're going to definitely need it without having to make an enormous platform. But for now, I have no interest, so we'll come back to this quest like in a long while. So I just did notice that I had prepared this, so let's go ahead and try to make these 2. So let's make the fluid barrel. We're going to need a barrel, perfect. So like this. That's going to give us a barrel, and a fluid barrel is made like this. Perfect. So that's another quest done, and that transforms into a small water freezer. I need another Machinist Research Pack. Not a problem. Annoying, but not a problem. So now let's just make this water freezer and finish another quest line, but I don't need it, so I'm just going to throw it to the side for now. And oh wow, look at all these B-Buck. I should put them in the wallet, but I'll do that later. There's no rush for now. And I got some more, so let's also get rid of the more. So 2 quest line completely done today. What's missing for iron cluster? Okay, so this is a bit of cleanup that we can do later. What else am I interested in? Impressive, I'm almost done. Okay, so let me show this. I'm not doing this today, but next episode, I want to put down the crusher and the arc furnace. I would like to get an improved blast furnace, but here's the problem. Although I can make these easily, and I need to anyway for the crusher, I cannot make the preheater yet because the preheater requires an external heater, and the external heater requires 1 redstone dust. So in version 0.9 of the pack, I believe, you could make it with 1 flint. The recipe was modified, which was amazing. So you could unlock this faster, but that's something that got changed, and 1.2 is the final version. All the bugs are taken care of. There's nothing that's going to be changed in the pack, so there's no point in going down that route. And also, probably going to go with this powering method because these cables are expensive and the wires are really good. So that's something I'm going to be working. So in my time lapse, I'm going to make sure to have 9 hopper, 8 steel fence, 2 more redstone engineering block because each machine needs 1, 10 light engineering block, 10 scaffolding. Oh, we need to make the crusher, the squeezer, and the arc furnace. For the squeezer, we're going to need 2 light engineering, 6 steel scaffolding, piston, redstone, wooden barrel, fluid pipe, more steel fence. And for the arc furnace, we're going to need 6 steel block, 8 sheet metal, 14 sheet metal, steel metal slabs, cauldron, 5 heavy, 5 steel, 1 redstone, 10 light, and 27 reinforced brick. So that's what my time lapse is all going to be spent on. You know what? Let's just do the LV wire coil. So if I come back over here and I grab this, and I'm going to need now some terracotta. So 1 terracotta, I'm going to need more. So that's going to be, I'm going to need 6, 8 maybe. So let's just do this and this. So I'm going to need these sticks. So 4. These are going to make LV wire coil. Perfect, which is going to unlock that quest. Can be used as power transport as an alternative to pipe. The LV wire connector are used to connect to a battery or power generation source or a machine that needs power, whereas the LV wire relay allow multiple cable to go from one connection to another. That's very required. So let me grab, I only have 4 copper left, so I guess I need just a bit more copper. I'm going to, again, go for the minimum because I don't want to spend any time on this, not in a time lapse, but let me grab these, work them back over here, get some more copper, and then we can go like this and grab these and grab these. So if we put, if we put 4 like this, that's going to give us 4 LV wire connector. And if we put 2 like these, that's going to give us 8. So yeah, I'm missing 2 more because I want to make the, I need more than 4 connector because in the end, we're going to have more than 4 machines. So let's just wait for these. Great. And this, great. Perfect. Let's do this. And this is way better, I believe, because I'm out of those cable. Now I'm just going to be able to replace all of this and basically, so imagine this is the battery, okay? The battery's here. You put a wire connector here. And if you put a wire connector there and you do this, then you can no longer attach stuff. So instead, what you need to do is you put a connector on the battery. You put a wire relay here, Then these are 2 connector. Then you can go from battery to this relay, to this place, to this relay, to this place. And I think you can connect up to 4, but that's basically how the setup's going to be. So I'm going to put my gravity generator like close to the roof. I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to have wires coming down here and here and just using that mechanism. I'll clean that up later. You want to try and have the cable not in the way because they can zap you. The wires are really, really bad with you. They can always zap you in the face. So before we disconnect, I think we can finish this quest line. I think there's a really good chance. So let's make the backpack. Storage on the go can be placed in the world with shift right click. So we need 4 string, 4 ersatz, and a chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4 string, because these transforms 1 for 1. I have the ersatz on me. I need a chest. So chest, string, and the 4 ersatz. Perfect. And how do you upgrade this? With 8 iron, I'm totally going to upgrade this like so. And now we have a chest worth of storage that I can put on my back. And with the plus key, I always do that. I go to option, controls, keybind, I search for backpack, and I put it on my plus key. So that on minus, I have my quest, on plus, I have my backpack. And now I can start putting all of my tools in here because like I'm starting to run out of space. Well, this is tools that I'm not using right now. So I just take those and throw that. Everything that I don't really need, but I want to carry around, I just throw in there for later usage. Slime ball can be crafted with water drop and Ersatz Leather. So let's just make one. We have no need for one right now, but that's the quest. So let's just do one for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, I just put it in my backpack 1 second ago. So let's just grab that back and do this and get a slime ball that we're going to throw in here. What else is there in this quest? Okay, so the only thing left is the organic power fungus block. So those are made with string. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a stack of this and a stack of organic powder. Going to transform all of this into string and then string with organic powder. If I can find it. I never remember if it's corners or side. So like this, we're going to get 16 of these. And sorry, a sound cut again. That's so annoying. I'm going to have to remove that key from my keyboard. It's a key that's right above my minus. So sometimes I hit it by mistake. So let's crush all of that. And we've got all of the mushrooms. Perfect. We can grow mushrooms in Garden Cloche, but that's also going to be one new food in a moment. So let's just put the fungus right there and that one right there. I don't know what the funguses are for. I didn't do any research on the fungus, so I'm not, you know what? Let's make some more bowl. I'm like searching for a bowl just to make a mushroom soup and a mushroom stew. Oh, and that's good food that I can't eat right now. So I guess it's going to be for later also. So let's throw that in there and let's come back right here. Claim all of this and I didn't get, oh no, I still need a configurator. So I don't need a configurator right now, but I need one to complete the quest. So I'm just going to make that and then I'm going to go in my time lapse. Let's come over here. I need 2 of these and I need a stick. Really? Right here. So treated stick with these 2 gives me a configurator. In another quest line done. And the configurator you can insert in the battery right here to recharge. Come on. And once it's recharged, you can use it to reconfigure things. You would never have guessed that, right? So let's go back. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to be done for this episode. So I can claim this. So today we finished wood tech. We finished growing crystal. We finished iron cluster. And we did most of this. You know what? Let me... this is made with iron sheet metal. This needs 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22, so it's 8, 16, 24. So let's just come over here and grab, oh, I don't, 22, oh, barely. You know what, let's just do it. 1, 2. Well, that should be the 24 that I need. And let's just go and get that done. Just make sure to replace with the proper one. So I need a plate, grab a plate, do that, put it there. So what I usually do is, if I remember, I remove the plate so that I never put anything by mistake on top of it. So that's going to be it for that. You know what? Let me come back. Do I have any of the cables? I need basically one of each. Oh, wow. I have one of this. I have at least one of this and at least one of this. So basically right now I'm just waiting for the rest. Let's just come over here, grab 4 asteroid block, and basically when I have things to craft on the go, I just want to have one right here, easy of access, so I can do this and then this. Balance the grid. Grab all of these. I put too much iron, didn't I? Oh, come on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the, I don't remember. What's the recipe for the personal shrinking device with 1 iron? Perfect. So then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1 in the center. It's going to give me the item tunnel, the fluid tunnel, the energy tunnel. And now if I take all of these and I put this in here, that's going to give me the chunk loader. And voila. So basically today we completed 1, 2, 3, 4 quest line completely. And now I can put all of this away for now, because you know what? I can put all of this away in my backpack for later use. Everything I don't need can just go in there, in this, and voila. So that's going to be it for today's episode. That was very good progress. What basically I'm going to do is that next episode, I'm going to try to get through, like we're going to try and go mining in the next episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a time lapse. And did I prepare a list? Did you guys think I prepared a list? Well, yes, I did. So let's look at our list. This is what I need for the next episode. 21 steel scaffolding, 3 redstone engineering block, 22 light engineering blocks, 5 heavy engineering blocks, 11 steel fences, 9 hoppers, 1 piston, 4 fluid pipe, 4 wooden barrel, 1 cauldron, 27 reinforced blast brick, 10 iron sheet metal, 8 steel sheet metal, 14 steel sheet metal slab, 6 steel block, 8 copper plate, and 8 copper wires. Oh, and 2 redstone. So I was trying to make the reinforced, the improved blast furnace, but I don't have the redstone. I'm going to prepare the material anyway, because if we get to the mining belt, if we go mining, we'll unlock redstone. So that would be super useful. So the idea is that with all of that prepared, next episode, I'm going to put the crusher down. I'm going to crush some coke dust. I'm going to put the squeezer down. I'm going to get a hop graphite. I'm going to just do all of this and unlock the arc furnace. And then unlocking the arc furnace means I can directly go into Portal and start working on the spacesuit upgrade because I have the arc furnace. So that's what we're going to be concentrating on. That is more important than unlocking those machines. That can wait for the episode after, because doing that will unlock gold, redstone, quartz, silver, aluminum, lead, lapis, and nickel, which is going to open up our world majorly. Okay, so I have very ambitious goal, very much stuff to prepare, and a lot of it's going to be just breaking down resources, because I'm going to need a ton more steel, I'm going to need a ton more iron, I'm going to need a ton more plank. So I'm just going to make sure that all of this is still full and working. Like, just to give you an example, I'm going to need 88 something coal block. So I'm going to have to start processing a lot of this. And by the way, I completely forgot, that machine is automatable. So what I can do right here is, let me just grab that lantern that I'm going to put right here instead. And I'm going to put a drawer right here and a drawer right there. We're going to go in the back of that. Okay, so I'm going to extract from here and insert from there. And basically, that's just going to make it easier so that I can just put a lot of coal right here. That's going to insert in here. And once a coal become a coal coke, it's going to extract right to here. So I have easy access to these resources. So like I said, I'm going to be making a lot of iron into steel, and I'm just going to be preparing the list of material that I need so that we're ready for the next episode and get the arc furnace. Like, these things are interesting and we might look into them, but really what I want above everything else is the new resources and the spacesuit upgrade. So I'm going to need to make 10 of these mining belt portal. Oh, requires 10 block. And these is 10 asteroid block with 10 spacesuit upgrade, and spacesuit upgrade is 10 steel with 10 coke dust. So I'm just going to get everything ready for that. And I'm probably going to look at my money and buy 2 or 3 more gravity generator, because the arc furnace is going to be power hungry. You know what? Let's finish right here, because that's going to give you a better view of what I accomplished today. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.